Hour 2 of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Ow! Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM, streaming live on the Odyssey app. You guys can get us there, 560 WQAM there. Watch the show live right now. Miami 560 WQAM on YouTube and Twitch. And you guys can get in on the chat. Shout out to everybody joining us there. Menu 631. Indian Rasta. What's going on, man? Indian Rasta's back. A Twitch OG.
I haven't seen him in a while.
RVA Richie. He was here last week?
He was. He dropped out the shirt that I gave you.
I appreciate it.
Yes,
RVA
and
Richie.
Leroy, I have a shirt from you that are for you from RVA Richie.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, I like shirts.
Free shirts. That's our thing.
I know we were waiting for the twisties
I'm sorry, what?
to hold the wires together.
Gotcha.
Let's get to some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks. I parked my trucks on Fonzie's desk and forgot to pack them.
It's fair. Miss him.
The Miami Heat back on the hardwood tonight against the Toronto Raptors. 7:30, 6:15 pregame. Alejandro Solana will get you set for all the action.
Just frustrating.
Well, we'll see. Maybe they win.
We'll see. No, that's what I'm saying. That's about how it is.
Meanwhile, the owners' meeting's going on. Mike McDaniel yesterday holding court, Leroy. I love Mike McDaniel holding court. This guy, he holds the media in the palm of his hand, plays them like a fiddle. And Mike McDaniel yesterday was asked about the idea of having too many star players. Would you like to hear what he had to say about this?
Yeah.
Here is Mike McDaniel on all the star players. Marcos.
Sorry, I had the playoff thing ready. I apologize.
That's okay. I mean, false start for illegal formation.
Give that guy a gold star.
What is your plan to sort of manage this collection of star players with big personalities?
My plan is I have to be a bigger star than them.
Good plan. It's a good plan.
But here's the amazing thing about this. You know, he does some of the same stuff Bill Belichick does, right? He just does it with a little more
A twinkle in his eye.
Yeah. But you have to know he's kidding.
Well,
And that's you got you dummy.
what do you mean? I think he does like being.
I think he laughs at the fact that somebody says he's got too much talent.
It's
It's
kind of a
the
weird.
dumbest thing in the world for a professional to have. What are you going to do with us all this that? Hopefully win. Idiot. Goodness.
Wow.
So he responds with an answer, and you pay attention more to the answer than the dumbass question.
I didn't think it was a dumbass question.
Of course not.
Why would I think it's a dumbass question?
It's stupid.
Why?
You want to get as much talent as you
Yeah,
can.
sometimes too many personalities, can
No,
clash,
really?
Leroy.
Really?
Got to have that chemistry right.
Really?
You want to rock the boat.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm?
Well, I mean, would we like to go with the Lakers in personalities? Kobe and Shaq?
Didn't last.
Oh, it lasted what? 4 championships?
3.
3 championships? Personalities? And okay, if you're Mike McDaniel, could you hold it together for 3 championships? Would you be okay with that? And then say it ran its course? After 3 championships, no, mission accomplished.
Would you like to hear?
What about Jordan and Rodman?
Mhm.
What about Rodman and anybody? What about all those personalities with the old Pistons? Just beat people up.
Yeah. Counterpoint. What about the Brooklyn Nets?
But
KD,
those-
Kyrie,
those-
James Harden.
Those aren't personalities. None of them had a personality, except maybe Kyrie. And when he had a personality, he was talking
Maybe
about.
if Steve Nash went with the approach of I'm a bigger star than all of you, which I mean you could argue credentials. I mean probably not KD, but the other guys. And he didn't do that. And what happened? Fired, team broken up.
You can't stop.
What?
This is
That's a
dumb.
recent example.
That's not a recent example.
It literally is a recent example. It
They
just happened.
weren't when he. Okay. Who was Jalen Ramsey?
Who is he on this team? On
No,
of them?
of them. Nobody has a personality like that. They all had a personality like X. Where they talk because they have to, but they don't really want to talk.
Curmudgeons?
X. We just had a conversation before you left that. I didn't know what he sounded like.
I knew what he sounded like.
Yeah, of course you did. I was kidding.
Hmm.
He doesn't talk much.
I know.
Bro, you got Jalen Ramsey. That's it. That's one personality.
Tyreek Hill.
They're on other sides of the ball.
Yeah, I know, but like former rivals.
Oh.
Once you got to make sure it's all in check.
Here's what I love what you do. You're trying so hard to make this something. It is absolutely nothing. In fact, your coach is treating it as it's nothing. Like, you idiot. I'll be okay.
You're right. It could be nothing.
It is nothing.
It could be
Stop
nothing.
it. No, it is nothing.
Could be nothing.
Just because Mike Biamonte says it doesn't give it more pizzazz.
It does, actually. No, I don't think it does.
Could be nothing.
Would you like to hear him on expectations this year? Big tough division, possibly getting Aaron Rodgers.
So are we gonna this is what we got now?
What do you mean?
Okay, let's hear Mike McDaniel's expectations in the beginning of April.
Well, hold on.
Let's go.
Hold on. No. It's not the beginning. First of all, it's the end of March. Second of all, I think it's important. This is a team that made the playoffs last year. First year head coach. What does he think going into next year? I don't know.
They haven't practiced. If he's here, if he says the phrase on paper, I'm walking out of here.
No.
If he says the phrase on
That's not
paper,
fair.
because if anybody isn't good on
That's
paper, their GM should be fired. Every team is good on paper. So, Marcos?
That's not fair. You don't get to determine
Marcos.
what you walk out on.
No, Marcos, because this is basic coaching talk 101.
Dude,
if he says
don't
on
walk outta
paper,
here.
if he says on paper, I'm out of here. Go. Let's hear it.
It does make it more difficult the better your division is, and I think our division is one of the. It appears to be building towards potentially being one of the better divisions in football. I'm careful in the spring to go too much over the top on paper, but I know exactly. What you're saying. I don't disagree.
He was agreeing with you. You don't get to leave. Why did you leave?
He didn't even hear the context.
Why did he go? He was agreeing with him.
Agreeing with him. He's refusing.
You missed the best part of the bite. I don't understand. He was agreeing with you. He just used the words on paper. Like, he literally did use the words on paper, but he was kind of agreeing with you.
Yeah, I mean,
You know how many Super Bowls I won on paper? A lot.
You like Tom Brady of paper?
Yeah. It's the dumbest on paper. I mean, wait, you know what? Anybody ever build a team and go, you know what? On paper, we're pretty average. Who says that? It's the dumbest Of course, if your team doesn't look good on paper, your GM should be fired in off season. Like, yes.
Well, not everybody can put a good team on paper.
Okay, but again, you know what I'm saying.
But you would agree that this Dolphins team on paper is as
Marcos,
stacked as it's
you
looked.
know why I left Marcos? Because now he's gonna ride this like Seabiscuit, and I didn't want that.
yeah, I see it now.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Hold on. Let's just write this down.
Yeah.
on paper.
On paper.
Yeah.
Quarterback. Tua.
That's good.
Wide receiver 1.
Mm-hmm.
Cheetah.
Pretty good.
He's good.
Yeah.
Wide receiver 2.
Hmm.
Waddle.
Also good.
Also good. Tight end. TBD.
Mm-hmm.
Which means could go up, could go down. I don't know.
No one knows.
Although he did say he likes the way that it's shaping up, which I don't know what that means.
that mean?
Nothing, because it's March.
Wait. Check the paper. What does it mean on paper?
It means to be determined.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Left tackle.
Mm.
Armstead.
Come on.
Guy's awesome. If he plays, on
Yeah,
paper.
for sure.
But let's just say on paper, he's playing.
Of course. It's just paper.
Is that with an A?
Mm.
Left guard. I guess Eichenberg.
I'm not really sure.
I don't like how that just makes my paper.
Paper there.
Somebody took a big dump on your paper.
Well, can we hear the rest of his answer
Yes,
though?
yes.
Like, can you at least because he does get to some good stuff there. Here's more Mike McDaniel.
Much over the top on paper, but I know exactly what you're saying, and I don't disagree. That being said, if your goals in football are not to just get to the playoffs, if your goal isn't to just get to the playoffs, it's not the worst thing in the world to have a very strong division. Granted, it still makes it more difficult to get to the playoffs, but if you are able to within that very good competitive division, you are much more battle tested for the games that really, really matter. Because no one wants to just – we lived it once and one time was enough. Getting to the playoffs is cool. Over that, you want to win. And so playing good teams in the regular season, however, in the front end might seem, oh, that's tough. What else would you want if you're really trying to actually win playoff games, if you're trying to
Fair point.
actually get to the AFC Championship, if you're trying to win the AFC Championship, if you're trying to win the Super Bowl, all of those things, you better be a very good team and battle tested, and our division should help us do that. But it's going to be stressful.
Yep. Enough with just making the playoffs, dude. Not enough. Not enough. It was cute. Bucket list item. Check. Now it's time to move on to bigger and better things. Winning in the playoffs. 23-year odyssey. And on paper, this is probably their best chance to do it.
The last time the Dolphins won a playoff game, Mike McDaniel was in high school.
I know, right? So all he's saying is enough with just making the playoffs.
Hold on. Can I just say, there ain't no way in hell you translating what he said.
Oh, well, I don't have to. He said it himself. You would agree, though, on paper, this is the best chance they've had to win a playoff game in 23 years. Right?
I would say last year if you put Tua instead of the third string.
Well, on paper, we thought we would have Tua.
You're going to keep doing this?
No, I'm just saying. We did.
You know what's on that paper now? Jalen Ramsey.
Wow.
New name on that paper.
Yep. I mean, look at this paper. I got Tua, Cheetah, Waddle, TBD. At tight end.
Not sure.
Armstead.
Yep.
Eichenberg. Connor Williams. Robert Hunt.
Oh.
Big mauler.
Yeah.
Austin Jackson hopefully was healthy this year.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
I don't know. Right tackle's a little bit. Mostert and Jeff Wilson are back.
Ooh.
You love their yards per carry.
That's true.
You know?
You're all about the YPC.
I might as well just put YPC.
What?
He really just said YPC.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah, there's like Yak and then there's YPC.
You down with YPC?
Yeah, you know me.
Point for Tobin. Point for Leroy.
It's March. There is no conversation to be had that can be taken serious. The only conversations that can be taken serious are the Aaron Rodgers trade and what's going to happen with Lamar Jackson. Because that's current. That's current day football. But all the other stuff and the fact that Harbaugh's lying.
Harbaugh got exposed.
Right. It was like, hey, man, that's not accurate. But that happens a lot because when you don't talk, somebody's going to talk and put their twist on it out there.
Yep. We'll take a quick break. You guys can text at 305-567-0560. Paper right now, dude. This is crazy. All right. Think about this. You got Ramsey, Xavier Howard, Javon Holland, safety. I mean, Jones or the bad tweeter, Elliott. Got David Long, Jerome Baker, Wilkins.
Is Jerome Baker even still with the Dolphins?
He is. He's shake and bake.
He's on the list.
He's on paper. I mean, it could be up in the air. Maybe they draft a better one. I don't know. Wilkins, sealer it on up.
We don't need...
On paper, dude. You got your pass rush with Jalen Phillips and Chubba Dub Dub. Raekwon Davis.
Look at team on paper.
On paper?
Look at that, dude.
I didn't even put... Dude, check this out, too. Let me add this.
Two
Let me add
rows.
this.
Got 2 columns. Oh, you even did it by position.
C. Fang.
Thanks.
Come on. On paper. Dude.
How are you not convinced, Leroy?
You're not getting me.
It's never enough for this
You're
guy.
not getting me.